This was amazing. Tomorrow we'll be doing it for real, but again, just wanted to get everyone comfortable, work out the kinks.
I'm beautiful. And
Can I say something to all of y'all?
Yeah.
I've sang in front of a lot of people. I was nervous in front of y'all.
What?
Because all y'all love this shit.
You shit.
Y'all ready? Yeah. All right, well, here we go.
It took about 7 to 8 years to write and adapt The Color Purple into a musical for Broadway. And then my cell phone rang and said, "Hi, Scott, this is Oprah Winfrey. I'm hearing great things about The Color Purple musical. How can I help?" That became the piece of the puzzle for how we were going to put this movie together.
For years, Scott was saying this should be a film. And when I approached you in 2018, I was actually surprised that you said yes.
It was a process for me of letting go. And I also kind of started letting go when I saw the musical on Broadway because it was so different than the movie that I had made with all of you. There was room in this world for these two expressions based on the same source material.
For me, I knew that the grounded version of the film had been made. The version that hadn't been made was the version that dealt more with the imagination. The very first thing that I pitched was Celie on a giant gramophone. I went as far as to do a storyboard for it. I went as far as to do a VFX previs for it. I believe that was the moment I said to myself, it's something that I can do.
When Blitz made his first presentation, it was a slam dunk, 100%. Everybody in the room said, that's the guy.
It's huge scale, much larger scale than any other endeavor with The Color Purple. But we knew that we had a remarkable man, a remarkable spirit that got what our intention was.
I just thought he was the greatest choice to direct this. I really did.
Whenever I begin any project, place is the first thing. Location for me determines everything that comes after. It begins first with imagining place, then I imagine people in the place. Then I imagine what people wear, what they do. Every project that I've worked on, I spend extensive time finding locations.
Here we go. Roll sound.
Week one, we're Backcountry Road. This is actually the opening of our movie, Mysterious Ways. Big, big number, about 25, 30 dancers. For me, it just really grounds us. Grounds us in the movie, it grounds us in the period, grounds us in the people. And this is Black excellence, as we like to call it.
You excited?
Oh, geez, am I excited? Man, this is heaven, you know? This is heaven. This is, you dream about this. I always say this, you don't just cast your cast, you cast your crew. It's an energy, and if they see beauty in the things you see beauty in, you have a chance of making a phenomenal film. Dan Lawston, a master two-time Academy nominated director of photography, was somebody that I chose because Dan has heart.
I'm working for the director. I want to help the director to tell the story. The way Blitz was talking about it was like very, very inspirational.
We talked very early that we were not going to make a movie that fell into the trappings of most period films. Period photography is sepia, and it's black and white, but those people lived in color. So you need to get past the photography. That's how you are creating textures, and you have to go into the photograph, and you have to imagine what the colors are.
The period, of course, is important because the clothes and the sets and the cars.
Paul Asterberry was critical at that.
Blitz had an early idea that he wanted to keep burgundy and red tones for people of power and influence. When Suge first arrives, for instance, she shows up in a burgundy convertible car. And then, of course, Suge in all her power, she comes into the juke joint, arrives on this barge like a queen out of the mist in this amazing red dress.
In the making of the costumes, the movement was very important, and to keep within the era.
Blitz wanted a feeling of being able to just see our natural skin in all its beauty and glory. A lot of the makeup on this movie actually looks like they could have done it themselves. The fact that it was a musical actually gave me the feeling and the idea that we could do period makeup, but have a little bit of an edge, of a little bit more style to it.
This is perfect. 3, 2, 1.
You might have to crop them out because I'm the only one being serious.
Hey, sister.
One thing that people are not quite aware about is how much the themes of Alice Walker's book still to this day continue to be relevant.
This movie is rooted in the spiritual realization that there's something in existence that's bigger than you.
Every single cast member, every crew member, the love that is exuding from these grounds is because of the energy that you all have brought. Blitz's vision goes out into the world, that it blesses people with the same energy that you have come to bless us. Thank you so much for being a part of the Purple family.
This meant something to him. If he didn't have the kind of heart he has, this film, it wouldn't be the way it is. I think his heart is the color purple.